Hello and welcome. Let me present you our product lines with earthenware or stone marble aggregates. Solo Coccio, earthenware only shards crushed to a variable size, and Solo Graniglia, stone or marble aggregates typically of different grain sizes. The procedure is much the same, as it only differs in the mixing percentages of the first stage depending on the aggregate you choose. First stage. Mix the required amount of 0.8 mortar with color and aggregates in these proportions. For each kilogram of mortar with 0.8 grain size, add 150 grams of color. Then, for earthenware, add 150 grams of inert material using a mix of the two variants of color, yellow and red, while for marble and stone, add between 300 and 400 grams of inert. Always add between 30 to 50 grams of clean water per kilogram of mortar. Once you have weighed the ingredients according to the chosen type and grit size, mix it all together. Spreading is carried out with a notched trowel with a tooth between 3 and 7 mm. Drying at this stage typically takes 48 to 72 hours, depending on temperature, humidity and atmospheric conditions. Sanding is performed with an orbital sander using coarse discs for this phase, specially designed and marketed by Solo Eco. Use Grit 36 Black Series 150 mm diameter. Remove dust with vacuum or air blowing. Second stage, 0.4. Make the 0.4 dough. Make a mix using the classic method, i.e. 0.4 mortar with 15% color. If necessary, add a small percentage of clean water, maximum 5%. Lay the mortar with a steel trowel, taking care to fill all the cavities in the structure. This is a first stage of saturation of the substrate. Drying typically takes between 12 and 24 hours. You can sand with abrasive paper grade 40 to 60 using our 150 mm green series discs. Third stage, 0.2 mortar. Mix 0.2 mortar with 30% color added. Spread the mortar with a steel trowel, taking care to thoroughly saturate all microporosities remaining on the surface. Drying takes between 8 and 12 hours. Sand it down with 80 grit and then 120 grit discs in our 150 mm green series. Dry clean with a brush or blower. Finally, apply the finish. Evenly apply Solotech matte or satin finished product by roller in 3 coats, taking care to wait between 3 and 8 hours for the previous coat to dry perfectly. To improve the aesthetic characteristics and resistance to dirt, you can use conservation products such as Solo Care or Solo Wax, depending on the effect you wish to achieve. Your finishing should be ready to use in 2 hours for Solo Care and 30 to 40 minutes for Solo Wax. Thank you and enjoy your new Solo Coccio or Solo Graniglia finish.